Hi, Gary here. Back when I started with Ed Coyle, one of the things he'd say about investors is, they want 20% return, fully guaranteed by the government, fully liquid, and no taxes. We'd laugh about that because, it's not achievable. And the other thing you'd say when people look at things unrealistically would be, if ifs and buts were candy and nuts, every day would be Christmas. And so, everything's wonderful when it's calm like it is right now and the markets aren't roiled and everything else, and we're kind of seem like you have no problem with short or long-term investing. But, as Daniel Kahneman would say to you, he wrote a book in 2011, a Nobel laureate, called Thinking Fast and Slow. He would remind us about behavioral finance, and in particular, a thing called loss aversion. And so the key to loss aversion is that basically that losses are twice as powerful psychologically as gains. And I think we all know that. We don't think about that much, but it's important to address that now before going into a bad economy, bad markets, bad business situation, or big losses, or huge bills, or whatever it happens to be. It really puts us in a bad place. So we have 5 key principles to address loss aversion. The first one is to design and implement a path and plan. Now, the planning aspect you all know about. We do that with you, make sure we're very clear about all of it, but also very clear about our path. The path is all about the environment around us. When bad times happen, there's a lot of bad news and a lot of bad influences around us. And I'm often reminded that environment trumps willpower every time. So you better have a very, very clear path along with that plan to make sure you stay on the right side here. Number 2 is structure ready cash flow. What do I mean by that? I mean, make sure you have 3 to 5 years of cash flow available, if you're not working, to cover your expenses. Why? Because it allows the long-term stuff, whatever that happens to be, to recover through the next down markets that we deal with. Number 3, design and implement a long-term portfolio. This is the other side. This is the part is the loss aversion is all about, but it's important. Why? Because there's 2 main factors against us: inflation and taxes. And if we address those 2, we have to have long-term investments so we can grow this thing in the future so that it's bigger than it is now, and will be able to provide us more income in the future. Number 4, establish a relationship with a qualified, trusted advisor. Now, that could be an accountant, attorney, it could be a wealth manager, a financial planner, but somebody you can call, talk to, meet with when things hit and it's a little rough, not quite sure what to do, and they have your best interest and will help you walk through that. And finally, as Daniel Kahneman would say, is number 5, employ slow thinking. Slow thinking, there's 2 systems he talks about in his book. System 1, which is fast thinking, and System 2, which is slow thinking. And the majority of the time, we're just making decisions very quickly. We have to. It's too hard for us otherwise. Slow thinking makes us really slow down, think through the situation very carefully, and come up with a good decision. Kind of moves us out of the emotional area and puts us right where we need to be up here, where we can make really good decisions going forward. Those are the 5 key principles to keep in mind to avoid loss aversion. Now, if you enjoy this post and you want to get it out to somebody that you care about, please forward it to them so they can also get something out of it. So until next time, enjoy.
Hello, may I help you?
Yes, I'm looking to set up a Wi-Fi network in my home, but I have no idea where to begin.
Well, we have several choices. First of all, we have different band speeds, 2.4 gigahertz, 5 gigahertz band speed, all based on the 802.11 model, OSI model. I'm sure you're familiar with that. And we have also different security, WPA, WPA2, guest access, USB ports. So if you want to hook up a hard drive, you want to hook up a USB, perhaps.
Technology. Let's make it easier than this. We understand that technology can be confusing. That's why we created our Technology Night. Join us on October 8th from 5 to 9 p.m. at Coyle's office for our 3rd annual Technology Night. New this year, the Android Lounge will be joining the iLounge to help you with your smartphone questions. The Links guys are back by popular demand with a cybersecurity briefing. And how about a session on learning technology basics? And there's so much more in our breakout sessions. Find out more information at coilefinancial.com/tech.